Hey everybody, Marcus Crawford here with the Idaho Quadcopter channel. Hey, it is Sunday afternoon. Just did the Drone Seeker show a couple hours ago. And I've got one more fully charged battery for the Avata. So I thought I'd give a shot to head tracking today with the Avata. I've tried it a couple times before, but just a very little bit. So, why waste a battery that's fully charged, before it discharges? And then the weather today, this is going to be my last chance for a while because we're expecting some stormy weather for a few days. So yeah, just got to get out and fly. So let's quit messing around. Let's put the little DJI Avata up in the air. And I'm not guaranteeing anything, but I'm going to mess around a little bit with head tracking and see how we do. So yeah, let's quit messing around. Let's get this bird in the air. Okay, so as you can see, we got the drone fired up, and I'm ready to go. So yeah, let's move it out here a little ways, and I'm going to. In fact, I just want to get it away from me a little bit, and in fact, I think I'll go straight up a little as well, and then I'm going to see if I can. Remember how to put this guy in headless mode. So we're going to, or in head tracking mode. I'm going to pause here for a second. And I think I go up with the 5-way switch. No, other way. Yeah, there it is. 5-way switch. I pushed back towards me. This is on the goggles. So I'm going to go to my right, head tracking. There we are. So I'm going to select that. And so I have that selected. And then I guess to get out of that, yeah, there we go. So now I'm going to take it out of pause. Let's bring the thing back down. Take it out of pause. Yeah, so where I was looking. So I'm going to bring it down here. And I'm going to look this way, look up. Yeah, so the camera is moving around, but does the drone? I can still move the drone around with the, by tilting back and forth with the motion controller. So yeah, that helps, that definitely helps you keep your head straight. I'm going to go straight up in the air, and I'm doing that with the thumb controller, and then yeah, let's see if we can make this work. And I'm going to look off this way, but yeah, the dot, yeah. So you tend to kind of move the dot towards where, yeah, to where you're looking. So I can do that. Yeah, and if I hold my head straight. And then if yeah, okay. Yeah, this is going to take some getting used to, but I kind of, I can look this way, but the drone is going the other way. So let's see. I'm going to go down here a little bit. See if I can get over towards the, see if I can do an orbit of my favorite cell phone tower here. So I'm going to tilt this way, but continue to look that way. Yeah. So I'm continuing to just look at the cell phone tower. So I didn't like how close I was getting there. There we go. Let's go this way. Let's get further away. I felt like I was getting too close to it, and I kind of got confused with the control. So let's try that again. I'm going to give it some throttle and tilt to this. Well, yeah, so I'm pointing this way, but looking at the cell phone tower. Yeah, Okay, I see how you can do that. So, I'm just holding, turning my head towards the tower, but you can see the 0 is around to the side. Okay, that kind of works. Yeah, it still would take some time to get used to, but yeah. So I'm having problems just remembering how to keep my head right. So holding my head up, etc. Wow, this is something. Yeah, I'm afraid to get too low because I'm afraid I could get confused, and this could get me in trouble. But yeah, so let's go. We're out here in kind of an open area, but I can look off to the side and keep going this way, looking towards the school. Let's not run into that tree. Yeah, you just got to keep remembering the drone is going to go where that circle is. So yeah, so like right there, I need to get below these branches. This is a little tricky for me. Let's see if we can do this. Yeah, so I'm going to see if I can turn in here. And I'm going to go straight, but look at myself as I'm going. Yeah, I'm telling you, it confuses the heck out of me, man. I'm telling you, I struggle. This is just something that's going to take some practice. Okay, so I'm going to go straight here, and I'm going to look at this light pole, and let's see if I can keep looking at the light pole. Yeah, and then fly the drone around it. Yeah, I mean, I can see how that works. I'm just telling you, it's going to take some practice for me. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Enough of that. I am going to take it. I'm going to pause here again, and I'm going to go take it out of. Whoops, I did the wrong thing there. Let's go back. Whoops. Let's go into push it back, and I'm going to go take it out of head tracking. Yep. And let's see if I can remember how do I get out of the, there we go. Push it forward to get out of that. Okay, so let's get it out of, and I've got 52% battery, so this is what I'm used to here a little bit, and I'm a lot more confident doing this than I was with head tracking, although I can see how head tracking would just take a little practice, right? You just would have to practice with it. Although, you know, you can see I have a lot more confidence in what I'm doing here right now, just in flying without head tracking on. But head tracking, I can see. I just wanted to make sure there were no cars coming around that corner or something, or somebody on a bicycle. But this drone, you know, you can do these kind of maneuvers that you just, you know, would have me nervous as heck with a regular camera drone. Yeah. So like right here, we can get down low, and then we could just shoot right back over the top. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I have a lot more confidence this way. However, I can see the advantage of head tracking, what you could do with it, especially if you got used to it. I think my friend Backpack Jackie, I think she always uses head tracking now. I don't think she uses any other way. That's just how she flies. Let's see if we can go underneath the gate here. What do you think? Here we go. And those are the kind of things that you can do with this drone. How about the bicycle jump here? Boom, jump. I see kids jumping that on their motorcycles and bicycles all the time. Boom, jump. Nothing but fun there. Yeah, so like I said, you can see the clouds in the sky, and we have got stormy weather coming. Whoops, looks like I got a little too low there. We might have hit a few weeds. But you just want to take every opportunity you can to get out and fly this time of year because of the weather can change at any time. Boy, look at this old tree. I wonder how long that tree has been there. Man, that guy looks definitely... So I'm just doing this orbit with the thumb tilting the controller and using the thumb joystick on the motion controller. And I'm able to circle this guy. So everybody's got their own way of doing things, you know. I think Jackie would, if she was flying, she'd be doing that with head tracking. Let's grab a little altitude. So one of the things that I kind of forget to do is how to go straight up and then how to go straight down. You know, just by holding the controller down. That's something I need to work on. What do we have here? I saw that down there and I wondered what that was. Let's go take a look. It is that? Oh, low battery, return to home. So it's coming home. Yeah, we're down to 23% battery. So let's just let it do it. Let's just let it do a return to home here. And I can't remember what I have the return to home height set at. But it's coming back to us, and we're in a nice open area here, so I have confidence that we'll do just fine. It'll just drop straight down. Yeah, and even if I tilt the controller, it's not going to look down. So I took the goggles up, and we'll just let it land here. It's not got a nice open area to land. So yeah, it's going to land right on the pavement. Put the goggles back down. Yeah, it stopped recording. Okie dokie. You got a nice shot of my Chevy Tahoe there at the end. Let me get it shut down, and we'll do a quick conclusion. Well, that was kind of fun and interesting with the little DJI Avata. Head tracking, I'm sure I probably said headless mode a few times while I was talking. Not headless mode, it's head tracking. But I can see the advantage of it. I can also see how it can be a little bit confusing too. I'm sure it's just one of those things that would take some practice to get used to. So anyway, we gave it a shot, and you saw how it made it pretty easy to do an orbit shot, just tilting the motion controller and then looking at whatever the object is that you're going around. So you just kind of steer the drone around whatever it is, and then you just keep looking at it, and the camera's always looking at that object. But I also showed you on the old, on the dead tree out there, how I could just do that manually without being in head tracking mode. So I'm not sure. And as you can also see, I had a lot more confidence with the drone when I was not in head tracking mode. And I think for me, that's because then in the goggles, you're always looking straight ahead. Where that little zero is, the little circle, that's where the drone is going to go. And that is a handy little feature. I almost wish they would put that on the camera drones as regular camera drones too, because I mean, where you put that little circle is where the drone is going to pass through. So it gives you confidence in getting through small gaps, etc. So anyway, that was a fun little experiment. I'll probably mess around with it some more and see what I can do. But yeah, anyway, that's about it. This is Marcus Crawford with the Idaho Quadcopter channel out. And if you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing to my channel. Most of all, I so appreciate you taking the time to look at this video. And of course, we'll see you on the next one. The little DJI Avata, a lot of fun. See you guys later.